Hello, welcome again to the program. As always, we have the mind to make sure that the best comes your way on a constant note, and so this day, that's also the plan. And today, in actual fact, on the economy today, is the effect of the economy, or the effect of the strike action on the economy. The effect of the strike action on the economy. And that's what we will also, well, it's not strike action, the effect of the demonstrations on the economy. And so we'll just get on to talk about this and find out what has happened. There's not much to do concerning the stock and all that, because there's no way, there doesn't seem to be much way around for people to go do the basic things they want to do. And so we're coming straight, and Okechukwu Onubogu is here. And I must let you know that I have two guests, and let me say, the very first lady to be on my program is here with me, and she is an artist, so we'll get to hear things about how it also affects the industry. And she is simply known as Gifted Gold. Gifted Gold, we say welcome to you to the KAFTAN TV studios, and to the economy today.
Thank you very much.
All right. And we also have someone else, and this other fellow is a face that my viewers would always want to hear, want to watch and want to see, because they like his voice and the way he comes on. Talking about a colleague, in actual fact, and a public affairs analyst, because he's a community journalist, full practice, though he's also a businessman.
I'm into farming anyway. He's
into farming, that's what I mean. He's a farmer. And he's there again today. I'm talking about Enemali Gabriel. Enemali Gabriel, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
You are also a public affairs analyst, of course, so we wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Now, let's get straight to the matter. The activities of the young people today, that is the demonstration, as it affects us all. Definitely, it's not just going that it's just going. There is also something that is being affected, and that is the economy on a serious note. The president came and talked. So many people have also talked and said that this thing is affecting the economy. And before now, we've been told that each day this thing holds that it costs the nation 6 billion naira. Is it 6 billion or 6 trillion? I think it's 6 trillion. I can't remember which one, but 6 something. And I'm asking, how do we keep doing this? How do we keep doing this since it's going to last for 10 days? In the first place, let me just ask, do you agree with because some people don't agree with this demonstration. I want to find out whether you agree with the demonstration and why you should be agreeing with it.
Well, first of all, if the president has done the right thing from day one, ab initio, there wouldn't have been any need for protest. Again, his speech, which he came up with again, presidential speech, again has even worsened the situation, because he did not address anything the people are protesting against. I don't know, maybe it's his handlers that are not advising him properly, but sir, if we must do this protest, definitely there's a reason for this protest. And has this protest been addressed? I mean, the problem, has they been addressed? No. As I speak with you, some persons in the north are saying, since you are shutting down the country in the name, or our state in the name of curfew, we are ready to come out and die. Because people are hungry in the first place. Now you say they should stay back home in the name of curfew. They will continue to be feeling hungry. A hungry man is an angry man, and he's ready to do anything. So they are worsening the situation. All the people are saying, fix the economy. First of all, removal of the subsidy is the #1 challenges, which we all know that it has always been a scam. There is nothing like subsidy. I told somebody yesterday, why don't they put on the refineries, whether they will not work? Why are they hiding that away from the public? Start the refineries. Why are they giving Dangote trouble? What about those that they call illegal refiners in the Niger Delta? Why didn't the president call them together and say, hey, gentlemen, from today, you are no longer illegal refiners. Now I will make you legal. Bring CAC to register them, FIRC to do all of this. They will employ people, they will pay tax, and so on and so forth. So, you see, the thing is that for every step the president takes, he's always wrong. And that is why this protest, if care is not taken, it's going to be worse. On my way coming here, I saw soldiers with their gun trucks in strategic position. Why? Are we at war? So these are the problem. The protest is desirable, whether you like it or not. It is their right to protest against bad governance. It is also not their right to go and loot or destroy people's property. If you do that, of course, the law will catch up with you. Now, why are the youth protesting? Because majority of them do not have one thing to do as job. Somebody left school 5 years ago. Up till now, he's gotten no job. He wants to get married. I saw some flyers. Somebody said, I'm 39 years old because there is no job or she does not have a husband. Please, so that's our protest. Yes, it's unfortunate that this is where we found ourselves. And it's like the president is, sir, I cannot travel because of this protest. Last week was not good for us. Businesses are shutting down by the day. Businesses. Now, just this morning I went to First Gate. The market there was locked. People, all stranded outside. And the next thing we saw guys, Bamaso, coming out. Yes, here in Abuja. Now, you see, the more you keep the people inside, the more trouble you will get. Because
excuse me, what is Bamaso?
Exactly. We don't like Tinubu.
Okay.
Simple enough, so we don't like him.
And as a result of that,
yes,
okay.
Anything can happen, and these are youths. See, whether we like it, we have 774 local government. Put together all the security operatives. They cannot
defeat.
No, they cannot monitor this local government.
Okay.
Effectively, they cannot.
Okay, I will come back to you.
Yes.
Let me ask my other guest. That is, I would say the first lady on this program. So
it's a privilege today.
Program's first lady.
Yeah.
Gifted gold.
Yes, sir.
A beautiful sister. Good to see you, really.
Thank you very much.
And we want to say, the way you are looking, this hunger, is it coming close to you at all?
Wow.
Why I'm asking it is that I need to find out whether you are in support of the protest or against it, number one.
Okay.
And if you feel it should go on, why do you feel so? If you feel it shouldn't go on, why?
All right. Thank you very much for this opportunity. And I want to say thank you to all our leaders. Thank you for all Nigerians. I want to appreciate all our leaders. Yeah, when you talk about supporting of the protest, number one, I'll fix it in this way. When a child is crying, is either the child is hungry or something is itching the child. And when you put up a shoe on a little child, you have worn the child a shoe, but you don't know if it is paining the child or not. So it's the child that wears the shoe that knows where he is inching him or her. So I believe that this protest is the leaders, our leaders should see that the child is crying for the father to do what? Look into what he or she is feeling, the pains he or she is feeling. So the way they are classifying this protest, it looks as if there is something different from what is supposed to have been. Protest is, I'm crying, sir, daddy, mommy, please, I need Gary to drink. Make I enter our own language.
Yes.
I need Gary to drink. I need Gary to drink. I need the provision of Gary to drink. I no get Gary to drink. So it is the duty of the parents to look into why is that child crying. You understand? Why is the child crying? There must be something that is making that child to cry. That is this protest. You understand?
Yes.
And I don't see it as something war. I see it as something, it's helping the leaders. to know where they're even going wrong.
Yes.
Ironically, he's helping the leaders.
Absolutely.
You understand? Because if you didn't see this complaint, you will not know if you're leading well or not. You will not know where your fault is coming from. So whenever people you are leading is complain, that means it's telling you, I have to make amends to this particular. So I plead to our leaders, our presidents, governors, even our governors. We are talking about the president, even onto the governors. Please, they have much role to play to see to the the solving of this issue that is causing this protest. For me, the protest is I'm complaining. So I need Gary, and when the Gary is supplied, will I complain again?
No, definitely.
There won't be any complaint of Gary again. So they are not saying that there shouldn't be leadership. What we are saying is, please, the people you are leading, there is a problem. Hunger is there. So, and it's bridging so many activities.
That's correct.
And it's depriving youth from becoming useful. Because if these things are not well placed, in the next 2 to 3 to 5 years, the kind of youth we should be having in Nigeria, the measure of what is being said about our youth will be tripled.
Okay.
So the earlier the better our leaders look into it and solve it amicably. We are not into war. We youth, we didn't come out for war, we came for peace.
The earlier the better. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
We'll still continue.
All right.
And I read from a story that a man was jailed 1 year for stealing 7 noodles of rice.
7 noodles.
Yes. The man was jailed for
why is it 7 noodles of rice? Is that not hunger?
Hunger. That's the cause of hunger.
So that explains the reason for this strike action. That
is that not hunger?
It's not really quite affordable. It's not strike action, but this demonstration that is going on, all this protest, because people. Can you imagine that? Somebody stole 7 noodles of rice and is jailing him for 7 years.
And we have our leaders stealing, well, we don't even know again.
I don't know. So it's a serious matter, really. And I started looking at it. If you jail this fellow, what is it that he will learn when he gets to that correctional center?
He will learn nothing.
Because the name is beautiful, correctional.
What are you correcting him?
But I don't know what is being corrected there. I've not seen anybody that came out from that center, from that prison, and comes out to become a better person.
We don't have prison.
It's just 1 or 2 out of a million, So now that is answering no longer prison. I just said prison so as to remind us of what we're talking about.
Yes.
It is now being called correctional center. And you send this man for stealing 7 noodles of rice. You see, by the time he comes out, he will now be emboldened to go and steal 7 trailer loads of rice. Of course. And incidentally, if he finds himself in the government, glory be to God. Because it makes it okay for him to continue to do anything he likes.
It's unfortunate.
So, what do you think about that? I want to ask you.
In as much, there's this adage that you don't give what you don't have.
Yeah.
Right? Leadership is somebody leading people to give direction.
Yes.
And you listen to the people you are leading.
Exactly.
Because it's a teamwork. It's not about you that is in the forefront. And there's this adage, the first person will fall inside dish. The second person at the back will watch out. Sir, it's unfortunate that this is where I don't understand what exactly is our problem. The current president today was one of those who sponsored and led protest 2012 against bad government, against this, against that. The same thing he said. He came to power and he said, it's my turn. It's now worst. It's now worse. So you can see the disparity. Sir, if we are not careful, it will take us to another situation that nobody expects. Don't forget, so many people can't even feed their children today. Hunger no be good thing, no. Hunger. The farmers in the rural community can't go to the farm because they don't have money to transport themselves back to the to transport their goods from the farm to the house. The little they can carry, that's all. They are sick, no money to go to the hospital, no social amenities for them. So, for instance, just this morning I saw the governors being given 570 billion given to the governors to do what? What is the essence of all the BVN that they captured? Sir, I don't want to help me now. What is the essence of all the BVN that has been captured that you cannot sit down, instruct all banks, send money to them? Those that have not collected, you don't know how to meet them. Maybe those in the rural community where there's no network.
Yeah.
Yes.
You give them, what has been the effect of the palliative since the coming of this government? There is another news, 20 trucks to each state. To who? Is that what the people are asking?
And even if it gets there, who receives it?
Thank you.
Because if you say it's the poorest of the poor, what parameters have you got to measure the poorest of the poor?
Okay.
So it could get to anybody.
Exactly, like what you just said about the trucks that were sent to states and the money given. Let's look at the trucks that were sent to states. You find out that most cases, when things are being given like that, you don't get to the right people that it's meant to be for that particular thing. You understand? So government have to look into how they can reach the least person, because these are the much problems we are having. The people you know, you don't have to. There are people you don't know, and they are the people that have really placed and place you on that position of becoming a president or a governor. Yes, because the people that really did the job is from the grassroots. So if you're a governor, you're a president, you have any post and you are being given, remember that there are people that place you there. Those people are the people, the less people, and these less people needs to be remembered. You understand? They are the people that really worked, that place you there. So you have to remember, all we are seeking for is peace. I want to. We are not going to gain anything. I don't want to say that it's not good or it's good, but we are not going for war. We want a solution. So please, governors, at this point, everybody's crying. The least person is crying. Families are crying. Children are crying. Even the child of 6 months have known that the economy is bad. The child in the belly, I believe they also know that the economy is bad.
Because it's not the way it used to happen to the belly.
Because the mother has to
get
feed the child something good to feed the child with. So the child in the womb will be complaining, what kind of word am I coming into? Please, our leaders, we are really pleading that something ought to be done. We are talking about change. Change can only be done by us, by you, and we will follow. We are a leader. We are looking up to you for something good. Like we the youth, my profession, I can't move because of this protest, because of this transportation is too much.
Yes, I will need to come to that, because that's the next thing I wanted to ask you to tell me about. But before you do that, I want us to take a little break and we'll return to continue with this story. Please,
all right.
Please bear with us.
Yeah.
Let's have a break.
In the beginning, God created a beautiful world.
3, 2, 1. Action.
And that's why at KAFTAN Television,
we imagine a beautiful world.
We are not just bragging.
We blaze the trail in broadcasting. And it is about you.
At KAFTAN TV, broadcasting is not just about information, education, and entertainment.
it's an aggregation of all you need to know in Nigeria.
We're still on the program, The Economy Today. And this day, the aim is to find out more what has to do with what's going on in this society. It's the hunger protest that we are talking about. I don't know why I keep saying keep having strike in my mind. It's hunger protest.
It's true, but it's hunger strike. The economy now is hunger strike.
It's hunger protest that we are up to right now, and it has its own its effect on the economy. So is that economic side of it that's the thing that we're discussing on the economy today? Just before we went on this break, my guest, the first lady on the program, Gifted Gold, who happens to be an artist, as you have seen there, though she would like to specifically mentioned the kind of artistry that is a gospel artist. But then she's an artist, that's the major thing. You were saying something, because as you ply your trade, as you go on singing, as you go on doing your work of ministering unto the hearts of men, you are normally invited to one place or the other and things like that. And under this condition, tell us, how has it been? Has it been easy for you to go, minister, come back? Or have you, because I know that there could be some occasions where you get to and they will tell you the thing is not holding any longer. And some will call you and tell you it's not happening. So tell us your experience.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, you know, Nigeria, as long as I'm in Nigeria, the economy is really affecting every business, every profession negatively because of the cost of living. You understand? Because fuel, you know, subsidy is an issue here, right, sir?
Absolutely.
You know, because transport is the key point. You understand? You are going for my program. I'm going for a program. I'm invited. Yes, I'm not saying that I can't be paid. But after transporting, I am not charging because every living being knows that this thing is what I'm supposed to have. Now, let's put it that, yes, I'm going for something, a program I want to do. Because of this transportation, I cannot project well. I may not even be there. Likewise, other people working. So this thing is really affecting, because even when you talk about the salary, the minimum wage is nothing. It's nothing to talk about. The minimum wage is nothing to talk about. You will find out that before the end of the month, you've even spent more than the minimum wage that they are supposed to pay you. So please, I'm still on the edge of pleading, because it's not helping matters. And when you get to that place, they will tell you, you know, say country get as it be, manager like this, and you will be crying, because you will not kill that person, because now the same country will not day. So everything, as the paper mama, now say the paper picking. You understand? So please, we are pleading. It doesn't matter the religion, it doesn't matter whether Christian or Muslim. We are all working towards achieving a goal. And what is that goal? To achieve peace, to achieve solution, to achieve easy way of movement in this country is very, very important, because the way I'm seeing it, what is happening, the way I'm seeing it and what is happening, please, our president, we still believe you can do something. We still believe that you can change it. We still believe that you can still reverse whatever they have spoiled. You can still re-amend it and put it in order. Please, we are pleading.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Enemali,
Yeah.
there is something I want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's part of the economy, so that's why I'm discussing it.
The economy, you know, is vast.
Yes. For some time now, the southeastern part of Nigeria, they've had sit at home every Monday.
That's correct.
In fact, at a stage it was Monday, Tuesday, but later it was now brought down to Monday. And that thing has had a strong impact on the economy of the Southeast. Because normally, Monday is the day you want to start doing the main business you want to do, and all of a sudden something else is what you're getting.
Yeah.
So, in actual fact, over there, businesses now run for 4 days a week instead of the normal 5 days. Well, you could say 5 days a week instead of normal 6 days, Monday to Saturday. It's now Tuesday to Saturday. Is it not against the economy to ask them right now to close shop and join others and do protests all through? Because what I'm saying is that some people, some Nigerians, some Nigerians, especially somebody from the north and another from the west, said that the southeasterners shunned the protest and that they are doing businesses, that their stores are open. What do you expect of someone who has even fewer days than you to do business, to do on such occasion? That's the question.
Now, what is even the economy? Is it not buying and selling?
It is.
The moment you can't buy or the moment you can't sell, you are in trouble.
Yes.
That's it.
Now, for a long time, there is a reason why this protest was persistent in the East. Has the government called them to sit down and address the issue?
Thank you.
The answer is no.
No, yeah.
These people have said, okay, since you no want us, look, if you don't feed Pekin, you go cry. And the moment the Pekin start to cry, even you, the father, you will be uncomfortable.
Exactly.
So you need to create a solution. Now, because they have failed to do so, and that is why they came out, they said, this protest, we are not joining. Because they have been saying this thing, now it is affecting everybody. So you don't blame them. Right now, in Jos, the protesters have gone out and they've said, every business, but anybody who is a businessman, shut down and join us. Shut down. Now, you don't know where it's going. You see, I expected the president to take the matter serious because the people who are protesting gave you, they outlined their problems. And you came out and gave a speech without addressing anyone. So it was better he did not even talk. I'm telling you, it was better he did not talk. Now, since Thursday they started till dates, shops have been closed. You know why? People are afraid because if I open my shop and this guy starts, they can loot and destroy my shops. You saw what happened in Kano. You saw what happened in Kaduna. Okay? So nobody is secure. Everybody now is afraid. So
I even, sorry
yes.
to interject. I even saw in a place, I can't remember the exact spot where it happened, but I saw the video of it, that they were not doing anything, or they were not protesting, they were just there. And some boys, I want to use the word they use, Hausa boys,
yes,
came with stones and cordials and came there and started stoning their story buildings, you know,
of course,
scattering all the louvers and glasses that in the house, and they were shouting, "Please call the police! Call the police! These Hausa boys have come. What have we done to you?" You know, that kind of thing. So that's why I asked that first question, because some people are even turning it into a sectional affair. You now forget what you're looking for, and now you start looking for some other people that they are the problem.
You see,
it's asking. Somebody said, Wabara, in actual fact, said today that asking Ndibo to leave Southwest is like asking them to leave Nigeria. Because some people are saying they should leave, they should leave. Why should you make people scapegoats when you know the problem?
You see, that is why sometimes it's not good to start problem. It's good you tame issues immediately. Because once it starts, you don't know how it's going to end.
Exactly.
And this country for too long, we have been sitting on a time bomb, waiting. Who is going to ignite, trigger it is what we are waiting for. Now that it's going this way, can the president do something? As far as I'm concerned, for now, I don't see the president doing anything, especially with his speeches that he has given a day ago. Now, sir, is that the fault of the East? No.
No.
So why should some people be tagged? This is where we need to sit down and talk. Let our elders come out and talk. Talk now before we start hearing another thing. So the truth of the matter is that a lot of things are bad, and that is why they said their hashtag is end bad governance. Simple. We have corruption in the increase, lack of law and order in the increase, there is hunger in the land is in the increase, no social amenities, nothing.
Unemployment.
I'm sure what is the Bureau for Statistics, they will come out with something. You will see how many. First of all, we should understand how many universities do we have in Nigeria, how many graduate students every year, how many of them gets job, where is the job?
And
the universities you just mentioned, they also have their problem, because now many of them are talking about shutting down because they can't afford the new electricity tariffs.
Thank you very much.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Right. So in this university stuff, yes, we are really lamenting because the system is really affecting the students. Okay, look at it. In my school, they were asked to go home, and it's a time that they're supposed to, by this time, should be writing an exam. And not just that, the price, the school fees is increasing. And look at it, another striking point is that landlords now are now increasing the rent rates. Yes. You understand? Houses that they are built for years, how they are built for 2 years, they are not increasing it because what they are experiencing is also affecting them. So this what they have now is what they want to use to you know, to get what you want. So please, our leader, thank God for this protest. Thank God is availing many things, and I believe that the protest, at the end of it, we are going to have a good result. At the end of it, we are going to have a good governing. At the end of it, we are going to have good leadership. At the end of it, we are going to have good youths. At the end of it, a lot of things will be amended. The only thing we are asking as to this protest as a youth is our leaders sit down, look down, from down to up, and see what can be done to revise peace. What can be done to revive peace, please? And looking at the question you asked about the Eastern aspects not being part of the protest, there is no baby that doesn't know what is happening. So we all know the truth. We all know what is going on, even the unveiled things. So we need to government, our leaders, if it will be of a good thing that in you people's regime something good came up, than having it as a record that nothing happened. I wish that after this there will be a good record to reckon with. There will be a history to remember, and that history will be something good.
Okay.
Yes.
The budget minister, said that there will be economic loss that cannot be estimated at the end of the day.
There will be, or there's already
there is already. There's a law already existing as a result of this, and a whole lot more will still continue. You know, when we talk about these number of days.
Sir, you see, before we proceed, I want to enjoy the president to tell all his appointees, his ministers, please, everybody go back to your locale and talk to your people, and see how many of them will return alive. If truly, I mean, just let him just say, ministers, my special advisors, whatever you are, please, everybody go back to your community and talk to your people and let them know what we are planning to do for you. Let them go back to their community. Have you seen them move recently? They can't. So if you Sabina Abuja on this, you go down to the grassroots, then you will know that all is not well with Nigeria. We are losing a lot. I just came back from Cote d'Ivoire. Our naira is just like paper. Cote d'Ivoire, CFA, SEFA. I exchanged 40,000 for 16,000 SEFA. It's so annoying that you cannot use our money for anything. Whether they know or they don't know, it's what I don't understand. So I want to employ the president. Mr. President, please tell your ministers, tell your special advisors, your SSAs and co, and tell also marshal the same message to the governors. Everybody go to your community and talk to the people and see how many of them will come back. Sir, this money the president is given because there is no backing. Imagine you are releasing this kind of amount to the president, to the governors with no matching order. Tell them this money is meant for the farmers and I want to monitor it. Because you are the president, everything starts and ends on your table. That
reminds me, this one you're saying now.
Yes.
Do you know, remember that the former Minister for Agriculture in Nigeria, the current head of the Africa Development Bank.
Yes.
Adewumi. Professor. When he was the Minister for Agriculture, he created a wallet with which to pay things into the account of these farmers. That whenever there will be, what do you call it now, fertilizer.
You just send a message.
Exactly.
So this template is still there. Can't they borrow it?
Why did they drop it when the man left? That's the question. So this thing they're telling us that they are helping, they're doing whatever, sending 20 trucks of rice and all that, and you're sending it to the governor. You're only trying to put governors into trouble.
They're already in trouble. They're already in trouble because the eyes will start on them very soon.
Because they can use that same wallet and what are we talking about? The bank verification number is there. They have it. all these things are there. Why not use such things to send it to the individual who want to receive it? Let everybody receive it, and let me be the one that come and shout, hey, I received the I saw it in my message in my handset, and I went and picked it. It's correct. So did you see your own? And when this thing happens, people will now see that something really is happening. Not this same idea of the thing that was used in 1960 that they want to bring again in 2014. 2024 rather, that you still tell me that you're sending a truckload of
for what?
What if that truck gets to have problem because of the roads that are not okay?
You know,
the lives will be spoiled.
There's this adage that we know. My mom, my dad used to say, teach me to fish than giving me fish to eat. Because you can give me a bag of rice, and bag of rice, remember, we cannot just pour rice into the pot and cook to eat. But when you teach me to get the rice myself, I think I can get it at any time without informing you, without disturbing you. So I believe we are crying that the president, why I put leaders is from the president to the governors, local government chairmen, and honorable members, all the house. You understand, the local government. Even because with the local government, the leaders, our president, can get the pains of the grassroots citizen. So with this, they have to do what? Look for a way of making sure, if you are a graduate, it's only here I see that graduates don't get a job. If you're a graduate, before you finish, there must be a provision. How would that provision is according to what you read by your youth service already, that should open a portal whereby what you read is already projected. So the government has the right to now fix you where suitable. Do you understand?
Yes.
That is it, because that is what is causing unemployment so much.
The thing is that you can only get a job if job is created. Nigerians are not really interested in government work.
That's why I'm coming to. Yes.
And all they are looking for, give us enabling environment. Sir, if you are a copper, they pay you 50,000. How many places will you travel to? 50,000 naira. How many places will you travel to?
Yes.
From area 1 to Gwagwalada, for example. How much is it? How many times will you travel? How much do you have in your pocket? So these are critical issues. Nigerians are not lazy, and because we are not lazy, look at what is happening in Kenya. Despite all measures they are taking, those in authority are taking, the people say no. Now they have restricted their president from traveling only 3 times in a year. 6 times in a year. That if he travels the 7th time, he should remain there. And they are serious. Ghana has started our own. So what is happening? See, in Cote d'Ivoire, they were saying, please, Nigeria, no protest. If we not do, we don't have place to accommodate you. And it's the truth.
Yes, they don't have a place to
accommodate. They said, we can't, your population is too much. The entire Abidjan, over 5 million people there are Igbos. Over in Abidjan. So, others should come and join. Where are they going to keep them?
Yes.
So, the president should, you see, I like to prefer solution.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong. Yes, the damage has the Oga. Gentlemen, fellow Nigerians, I'm sorry, this is what we have done that is wrong. We are going this way.
Yeah.
I have said it before. It's simple. Start the refineries. Go and start, because our number 1 challenge is transportation. And this is caused by fuel.
Yeah.
But the IOCs will not let him start.
So, should we wait until they kill him? Or do they want them to kill Nigerians? Do you understand?
Because they're talking about cabals there. Have all these things happening now, have they helped to expose the cabals? They are still hidden. Why can't they be exposed?
Because, you see, if your hands are not clean, sir, you can't talk. Yes. Because if your hands are not clean, because all our traditional rulers that were shouting, where are they today? Where are they? All the people who call themselves social activists and co that did participated in protests that the president led in 2012, where are they today?
Many of them are involved. So
today, majority of them are in government, and they all kept quiet.
They can't do anything.
So, and the truth of the matter is that, well, you see, one good thing is that what goes around comes around. If you refuse to fix that road when you are in government, you will leave the place and meet the road. The road will be waiting for you.
Exactly.
The road will just be sitting down waiting for you because it's bad. You have the opportunity of fixing it. You refuse to fix it. You see, I keep saying, if truly they are doing, let them come to the rural community.
One beautiful thing about it is not that it won't even stay. The road will just be waiting. It will keep deteriorating. Becoming boring.
And then at the end of the day, you can't pass. So these are the challenges. If you refuse to fix any hospital, one day, if not you, your brother, your cousin, your relation will be sick. They will rush the person to that hospital. In fact, look at it. The moment they know that he is related to XYZ, they will just abandon you there. And that's all.
So let us not go there.
No, it's the truth now.
Let us not go to this aspect, this medical aspect.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
See, it's an eyesore. You understand? Let us not go there, because when we talk about this, we might not go today. It is a very mighty issue. Our president, our leaders, please, this aspect, you see light, you see water, you see medical, you see welfare aspect, these 4 things. If the leader, our leaders, can basically look into it and see how solution can come, Nigeria will be a better place to be, and there won't be any need for this protest.
Well, that is the piece of advice that is coming from the gifted gold. So, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll also take another piece of advice from Enemali. Enemali, you are a farmer, you are a public affairs analyst, you are a journalist. Combining all of that and thinking about the topic we have for today, that is talking about the hunger protest, the effect on the economy. What would you say?
In total, the effect is 0. 1, we're not going to make progress, because I'm a farmer. I've not been able to go to farm. Since I came back, I've not been able to go to farm. 1, you are going to farm, you are scared. What you have on the farm, the Fulani will have or cattle will have destroyed it, so you have nothing to take home. So why should I go to the farm? Number 2, transportation alone. Number 3, there is no money. If you go out, you work, nobody pays you. And even if they pay, they won't pay on time. You have bills to pay. Sir, the economy is getting, let me look for that English now. Anything like that. Do you understand?
It's getting worse.
Anyhow, now English is not my language.
It's not.
I don't need to bother myself, but all I'm trying to let you know is that the economy, we say it was before, it called worster, it called worsters. And this is currently the situation where we find ourselves.
Before we conclude, I also want to say that just as you have been around, just as you've been around doing things, Enemali.
You see?
Yes, okay. I also have to say that, what is it again? The lady we have in our midst, that is Gifted Gold.
Yes.
Is also a widely traveled human being. She's gone all over. I don't know whether there's any country you've not gone to in Africa.
Always by the grace of God. Yes, you know, like I'm an artist and also a media personnel.
Yes.
And that's my discipline. Media, what I read. Okay. So I see that like, let me give you an experience I had when I went to Burkina.
Oh, you see her, as these things are coming out. I didn't even know that she is also a media personality. Glory be to God. It's good. I have caught you, so this is not going to be your last time. You'll come here many more times. Just know that.
No, I'll be blind. That's no problem. Okay. So when I went to Burkina, very well, when I told them myself, when I saw the poster, I went. I was given this. I was honored anyway. Yeah. So. But when coming back, the way they treated our matter, Nigerians, do you know what they did? They first of all handled the issue of other African countries.
Yes. Before coming to
Nigeria. Because they already knew that a minister is there. So they said, where is that minister? So they called me out with my crew. Then we came out. Then we were sitting there. They've treated us, but we cannot go without other people being cleared. So what made me to run on tears was when they said, "Where are these Nigerian people?" It's an insult.
Yes.
And what causes it? Just Africa. Africa, Nigeria is the. Help me finish the matter. Nigeria is
the what do you call it? Giant of Africa.
Giant of
we are not
Africa.
giant, we are weak.
Nigeria is the giant of Africa. And I was asking, why will we be addressed in this way when we are the giant of Africa? So this thing now touched me. I came back, I was highly angry. Okay, look at the small money. What is this, their money?
Sefa.
I was carrying Sefa in my small purse. But when I came to change it, I was carrying a leather.
Because Nigeria's money has come.
You understand? I was not saying, what kind of thing is this? Oh God, we need God. See, anyone that is telling you that we don't need God. Be you a Muslim, be you a Christian, we need God to intervene. We really need God.
Even an atheist this time will tell you that we need God.
We need God.
It's on this note because why?
Yes, we need God.
Enemali will say
no, we don't need God.
No, sir.
Hold on. Yeah. Because of the fact that our time is up, we'll keep it. We can share some other time.
Right.
I want to say that I believe you that we need Him.
We need God.
Because without His help, I wonder where we would have been. And one wonderful thing about Nigeria, Enemali, is that the things we have gone through, other countries that have gone through just a quarter of it, they are no longer.
They exploded.
But look at us. We are still getting a whole lot more. That even in the face of all these things, our president has said, no going back of fuel subsidy. That's not how to talk. But then, what do we do? Well, dear viewer, you have seen it. We've discussed this hunger strike, hunger protest as it affects the economy. We'll still continue. You know, if it goes on, we'll still continue on this alongside some other things we'll still talk about. I want to say thank you so much to the lady and the gentleman.
Thank you
for coming here. Do come again next time, because as I said, it's not going to be the last time. We're happy to have you being the first lady on this program since I started the program.
Wow, it's a privilege.
Thank you so much. Right. It's a really good blessing. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, and do remember that we'll be here again soon. Do join us, and we'll pray that you stay safe where you are. Okechukwu, Onubogu. God bless you.